When soldiers receive water and fuel in war zones like Afghanistan, chances are they receive it in a very different way than you and me.
The fuel is not fuel for vehicles. This is fuel to keep people warm. The water is not existent. The choice is to melt snow to provide water. There are not running rivers down the sides of these mountains.
These two precious commodities keep soldiers moving, but the challenge has been delivering enough of the liquids into rough field conditions where unforgiving terrain, weather, and enemy can disrupt the flow of supplies.
Depending on the time of year, you may actually be in a desert to the highest peaks of a mountain.
Most often, fuel is delivered in 500-gallon blivets or 50-gallon drums, similar to this one right here. But once the liquids are dropped off, it becomes difficult to store the containers, especially for soldiers on small forward operating bases, or FOBs.
So they stack them high and they stack them long, and they take up, all of a sudden you've got more barrels than you have people and real estate on your FOB, so you reduce the effectiveness of the FOB.
A new system designed by the NATIC Soldier Research Development and Engineering Center promises a more reliable, cost-effective way to transport the vital liquids and a more efficient way to store them. It's called the Container Unitized Bulk Equipment System, or CUBE, and once it's depleted, it turns this into this.
So instead of having 9 or 10 55-gallon drums, we have one cube that has the same amount of fuel, but we're stacked 3 high.
The cube is expected to cut costs by 50%, take up less space, and is easier to transport back to logistical bases. Mr. Mahon believes the cube will prove useful for multiple agencies outside of the Department of Defense. From Redstone Arsenal, I'm Joseph Givens.